Now the On Your Side forecast with Steve Liebenthal.
And some reasons to smile in our forecast, especially if you're one of those who would like to see some new snow to ski or snowboard through. We do have some snow showers showing up in the central mountains at this hour, and expecting those to continue for the next 24 hours. It may not be as much as we would like to see, but at least we're getting something, which, as opposed to the nothing we have had for quite some time, is at least something. Rain showers behind the snow that's falling in the west central mountains now, so we're expecting precipitation to continue off and on for the mountains of Idaho for the next 24 hours. 20 degrees was our morning low in Boise. 13 for the low in Ontario. It was 27 early this morning in Twin Falls, and if you remember 4 days ago, the afternoon high in Ontario was 17 degrees, so definitely some weakening of the inversion, and we are expecting that weakening of the inversion to kind of stay the way it has been for the last couple of days, at least in the foreseeable future, because we're finally getting some cloud cover coming through. We're getting a bit of a breeze around southern Idaho, and the storm system that is pushing those showers in our direction will continue moving through over the next 24 hours. There's a big deep trough of low pressure developing over the Gulf of Alaska. That will come in toward the end of the week, so a chance of more showers coming our way starting on Friday and lasting at least into Saturday and possibly into Sunday. But again, these are not the big storm systems that would bring us a half foot to a foot of snow, which many of us would like to see, but we'll take what we can get at this point. There you see that snow in the west central mountains for tomorrow. Mild temperatures down to the south of us, some of that mild air creeping into extreme southern Idaho, where we're expecting a high of nearly 50 degrees tomorrow in Twin Falls. That will not be the case here in the Treasure Valley, but we are finally expecting to break into the 40s tomorrow, and that hasn't happened for quite some time. There you see the next storm system bringing rain to the coast for late in the weekend. Again, it will move in this direction, so don't be surprised if we get even more snow in the mountains of Idaho Friday, Saturday, possibly even into Sunday. Again, not as much as we would like to see, but at least we're getting something. And that'll be the case over the next 24 hours for the west central mountains. Morning lows in the teens, afternoon highs a bit cooler than they have been, only up to 31 degrees tomorrow afternoon in McCall. At lower elevations in the Boise Mountains, we are expecting to hit the low 40s once again, and we may see some snow in the Boise Mountains. Bogus Basin, maybe a skiff to an inch, but it's much more likely the farther north you go. Mostly cloudy skies for the east central mountains, a chance of snow in the afternoon. In this neck of the woods, it's about a 30% chance as opposed to the 60% chance that we have around the McCall area. It won't be as cold in Stanley because of the cloud cover. Our afternoon high, though, not quite as warm as we have been seeing. So warmer morning lows and cooler afternoon highs because of the inversion breaking. Partly cloudy skies for the Magic Valley. Those winds out of the east at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Afternoon highs once again in the 40s, so it will feel a little bit colder than it actually is. Look for some patchy morning fog in the lower Treasure Valley, especially tomorrow morning, but again, not nearly as bad as it was just a few days ago. Notice we're expecting a high of 40 degrees in Boise. We have not seen that in quite some time. Clouds will increase throughout the day, and we'll see light winds, but again, at least enough of a breeze and enough cloud cover to keep the inversion somewhat at bay for the next several days. We break into the 40s again on New Year's Day with an afternoon high of 41 degrees, and then that next chance of precipitation coming our way starting on Friday. Here in the valley, a 20 to 30% chance. In the mountains, a higher likelihood with that next storm system. And again, it's snowing right now in McCall, so that's a good thing.
It's a great thing.
Yeah.
You know, when you think that got skis, perhaps.
Well,
right?
yeah, there's that. But was it last year that Bogus had its latest opening in forever?
Yeah, February, I think.
It was pretty bad,
Yeah,
and so the fact that they opened as early as they did this year's good news. We're getting snow.
It's only
the cup
just
is
begun.
half full, or at least a third of it.
Exactly.
No, it's way full.
Absolutely.
Just begun.